How's it going, guys? Civil here, and in this video I'm going to bring you a little 3-play mini scheme on a really underused formation that I really haven't seen online at all yet this year. But before I get into that, I want to let everyone know that we have Gun Bunch defense on the Ace Madden website, so if Gun Bunch is something you're having problems with online, I really recommend you check it out. I really think it's going to be a great way to help you stop Gun Bunch, which is something that's really becoming popular in the online Madden community. But now getting into the video, the formation we're going to be in is going to be the Gun Stack Y Flex out of the New York Jets playbook. And the plays we're going to be going over are going to be sail and pivot, PA read, and then Y sail. And so the first play is going to be Y sail. I'm going to show it against a random zone coverage, and just to make sure they don't match man, because match man isn't really something that many people do online, we're in cover 2 right now, so we're fine. And so the setup for this play that I like is really we're just going to in route Y. I'm going to show you what happens against clouds. So against clouds, we're going to have the quick little check down to our table route. Typically it won't be played quite as well as it was right there, but this is no different than how most clouds play right here. We're going to have a Tampa 2 on that side, so I'm going to show you again. So if you just wait on it, you're going to see how this table route's going to get outside of that cloud flat. I'm going to show it again here against cover 2 again. Here we go. In route Y. And we're going to wait on it, and we're going to throw it, and right there, once again, it gets kind of played pretty well. But what we can do, if the corner's playing it well like that, which he typically won't, if you see he's kind of sitting on it, see right here, he gets pushed inside, so you're going to make that throw. Now, if you see him sitting on it, if he doesn't get pushed inside, what you're going to do is you're going to wait on it. So we're going to just wait, and you see how now he's drifting back, so now we can make that throw, get a good 3 to 4 yards. And what's good about this is that that's not the only way you can attack it, obviously. So we have the backside in route, we have a deeper in route, and we have the little speed out route. And so I'm going to show you is against hard flats, what's going to happen is that obviously that's going to get wide open. And so I don't really think that needs more demonstrated. If that's simply just a high-low read between the table and the out route. But what we also have is these backside routes. So if someone's bringing pressure, you are able to hit this in route underneath, or if they're shaded underneath and they're not playing back, I'll show you what you can do as well. So let's just say, they're doing something more like this. If they're shaded underneath, what you're going to be able to do is you're actually going to be able to hit this route, and it didn't suck back, or it didn't suck down as I thought it would. But if we jump into instant replay here, it's simply just going to be a read between the underneath in route right here, and we see how the underneath in route is open in this little area right here. So basically, if they're double flatting on this side with the table route and the out 10-yard out route, we're just gonna be looking right here, and they're really not typically gonna be able to take away both parts of this field. So you see right here he's open. If he's not open right here, that means this deep in route should be open over top, and I would definitely highball that. Now getting to the next play. The next play is going to be kind of the money play out of this. It's going to be the play that they have to really respect, and that's going to be PA read. And we're going to show it up against a random defense, and all we're going to do is we are going to fade B, and we're going to slant A. And as long as we get the time, we're going to see how this Y route is going to get open. Now sometimes flat zones will start to play it, and if they're playing a coverage where like they're in regular Tampa 2, all I'm going to make the adjustment to is I'm going to drag X to pull that down. So we're going to see what happens here. We get the time. So it is a little bit longer developing, but you see the Y route is open, that deep crosser is open. You definitely want speed right there because of the fact that he needs to get across the field. So we're going to show it again. We're going to slide right to try to be able to roll out right a little bit. So we see this is man-to-man, and he's open right there. You're going to rack catch it or possession catch that, and you can see how he's open right there. The reason for the slant route is to hold the user for just a second, because we're going to have speed at our wide receiver. So our wide receiver is going to, as long as the user doesn't see it coming, we'll be able to get a step on the user. So here we go again. We see the X route's open, so we're just going to take that right away. And if you make someone miss, like I do here, you're able to get 15 yards easily out of it. Typically, though, that drag will be more of a 5-yard gain, but the big play potential is obviously there. So we're going to show this one last time. X route's wide open immediately, and we're going to take that for whatever we get. Now the final play is probably my least favorite play out of these three, but it's definitely still a good play. And that is going to be the Salem pivot play. And we're going to go up against another random zone defense. And we're going to max protect, we are going to streak A, and we are going to drag X. And so what our reads are going to be here is we have that X drag immediately, so we're going to throw him here. And this is how I'll make sure they don't match man, because sometimes that does blow the coverage. So right here we're going to cover 4, we'll go cover 4 drop with hard flats, and we're going to drag X, and we're going to streak A. So we have that drag route open immediately. If we wait, so right there was match coverage once again. And once again, that's not really something you see online very often, but we did have the drag open early, so you just have to be able to make your reads. Drag X, and drags open quick. We have the Y route open now, and if he holds on to it, that's a good 7-8 yards right there. The Y route's kind of unique because it's kind of like it's a whip route but flipped, so it's a fake out going in. So we'll see if we can hit it right here. He's covered, but we have the high ball over top, and it was a really bad throw from Carson Wentz, but you see there's definitely space for that to be open. I'll run it one last time right here. X route's open, so, and this also will go open on the sideline. Now obviously if you have an open route, you want to take that open route right away. You don't want to wait on it to try to force something. I was just doing it for the purpose of the video. So here, one last time, with the X route open immediately, and we're going to take that for whatever it's worth. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, feel free to subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon to make sure you get all of Aces and I's content. He's posting Monday through Friday, I am posting Saturday and Sunday, and I will see you guys next week.